Welcome back everyone to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So continuing with Chapter 7 side quest, I am now in Colony Iota to listen to some information regarding the Collectopedia. So over here, you gonna say anything? Have you seen this Collectopedia card? I have. Whoever thought to use it to send messages around is a genius. Alright, Collectopedia 2.0, and then down below we have more information. So, I've been seeing different request registers coming in from the same requester. Wait, are the messages all in a sequence? Whoa, so that's how you meant to read it. We had something like this where someone was in trouble and they were sending stuff through the Collectopedia. I forget which quest that was. But we had that. I think it was... someone was in trouble. Can't quite remember who. But let's talk about it. We just listen around at everyone's gossip like it's no big deal.
Group chat first, right?
Everyone's going on about Collectopedia cards, aren't they? They're an absolute hit, as you can see. I could shed a little tear. I am so moved. It's still possible to game the system by choking off the supply and making a monopoly off it. More and more swindlers have started to do just that. Sequoia and I are trying to work out how to keep them in check. Are you getting anywhere with that? Not particularly. No matter how thorough we are, we can't protect every possible move they'll make. And even if we could, there'd be a limit to what we could do. Not even Colony Iota can keep an eye on all of Ionios. I can't imagine Sequoia's happy about it. Correct. I've been mentally taxing, to say the least. It's been mentally taxing. And still, there's no end in sight. But you're not just turning a blind eye to it, right? You're working hard to change things, even if it's difficult. Oh, don't think such noble things of me. I'd rather not live in a world where such unorthodox measures can flourish. See, that's right where there's why Sequoia sticks around with you. And so will we. Let's get to the point. What can we help you with? You really? Alexandria, are you crying? No, dust in my eye. I'll look into the matter immediately. Let's go and visit Sequoia. Poor Alexandria. Bearing fruit. Added Alexandria to the party, and now we can talk to Sequoia. Ooh. What now? Someone's in a huff? If you're here to mess around with spare me, then spare me. I'm busy. You wound me. We've come to help you, actually. Didn't you want someone to do some on-site inspections? Next time, lead with that. We have one problem. Roland of Colony Tau. He suddenly made a habit of going out to collect Loveness parts. Often, and they're running a surplus. What's his usual inclination? Nothing but food provisions. Fancies himself a bit of a gourmet. So to suddenly turn around and start collecting huge amounts of these parts, that's fishy, no doubt about it. The question is Roland doing it to inflate prices or to prepare for battle? Hang on, someone's clearly got their wires crossed. No way would Colony Tau be involved in shady business like that. Well, let's verify it at the source. I suspect the flow of goods isn't the only thing that's changing. You know, you can't just be looking at this from the surface level, yeah? I know, that must be a deeper cause. I wonder what could affect such an immediate and thorough change. Be careful, Dame Alex. Just Alex is fine, as I've told you before. I'll be sure to deliver a good report. Looking forward to reading it. What could cause such a weird change? Especially as well placed to find out, the weirdo. Better keep that to myself. Think Alex is a weirdo? Dang. Now in Colony Tau... Roland, can we talk? Recently been asking for Loveness parts on the Collectopedia. Oh, yeah, do you want some? Would you consider handing them over? Haha, sorry, can't right now. Colony 30's mechanics are pretty desperate for them. As soon as they're collected, they get used right up. Colony 30. Uh-oh, somewhere Alex and Valdi tension. Colony 30. So that's why you were collecting pots. Yeah, they seemed like they were having problems, so I thought I'd give them a hand. No, it's just the Nopon misusing everything as usual. Oh. I see. Have I done something wrong? Not at all. Don't worry. Thank you for the chat. Tyon, I have a proposal. Would you help Florine in Colony 4 with her Collectopedia? I can do that, certainly. But would you care to tell me why? I want to check something. If I'm right, something quite interesting is going on. Let's discuss at the canteen there once you're done. Okay.
Alexandria, this something interesting. What's this about exactly?
I can't say for sure, but it doesn't look to be anything bad. I wouldn't worry.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do is you now want to go to the quest menu and head along to the Collectopedia card section, scroll all the way down, and now we have Florine from Colony 4 who has a request, so let's go ahead and fulfill it.
Hope they appreciate our fine work.
Okay. Just as I thought. Florine was looking for something she could use to chase Philly away. Philly's the captain who left Colony Iota, isn't he? That's right. Florine's normally quite easygoing, but for some reason, she just can't tolerate the man. She'd get incredibly awkward around him. We used to keep Sequoia in the room on standby. Was it that bad? So you think Florine's trying to protect her friends from him? Haha, seems the likeliest situation. You look chuffed with yourself. To be brutally honest, I only came up with Collectopedia cards with my own benefit in mind. All I wanted was to keep an eye on enemy movements and resource flows to turn the tide of the war in my favor. The cards were nothing but pure self-indulgence on my part. And now? Now, well, the results speak for themselves, don't you think? Look at all the people they benefit. They've also blossomed into something far greater than their creator's design. Sequoia? Calling Alexandria and Ouroboros. Do you copy? Please respond. Is that Sequoia? Hopefully good news by the sounds of it. Well, we got a little event on our hands is all I say. We're a little short-handed. Could you head to Colony Iota base entrance? Understood. Sounds like something happened back at the colony. We'd better hurry. What happened? What did you guys do? At Colony Iota, it seems there's a Kavesi container here? Question mark. What is this? Oh, this is quite the present. To whom do we owe our gratitude? Valdi? It's probably Valdi. If it's Kavesi. No idea. It just dropped right from the sky. We're currently verifying the contents. Kavesi? What is that? It's like an Agni design, but it was black. Was that Kavesi? All hands, intercept formation now. That won't be necessary. We'll handle this. Okay, it's not Colony 30. It's not Valdi. Okay, it is Kavesi. I was like, it's black, but it's Agni in design. Oh my god, level 68. Wasn't expecting to fight anything today. Launch. Ooh, nice job, guys. Beated you up. Now, who you from? Oh, it is Valdi. Wait! Phew, just in the nick of time. Valdi, what are you? I'm here to see you. I just perfected Cyber Chum. Cyber Chum. You see, I wanted you to be the first one to see him in all his glory. Who's Cyber Chum? Oh, you mean this Loveness? Yeah, I revamped the design a bit. Gambert let me a hand with it too. Thought it might come in handy if you ever in a jam, Alexandria. And we just beat it up. Yes. Just like the robo-buddy of yours, your friends always seem to be surprising me. Yeah, I guess the control circuit still needs some calibrating. Sorry for the shock. It's weird, cause it ran like an absolute dream in the test run. Hold on. How did you even deploy it here? Colony 30 should have access to those kind of supplies. Oh, I built the launch equipment from scratch. All that hassle Q caused poor Alex. And all the supplies Colony Iona's been sharing with us. I just wanted to give something back, you know? Did you by any chance get the parts from Colony Tau? Not just Tau. Colony 4 and Colony Lambda provided too. And that's not all. Colony Gamma gave us a hand as well. Colony 9 contributed also. Colony Mu helped us out too. Oh my god. Even Colony 11 chipped in. Have I been to Colony 11? Basically, everyone pitched in and work was finished in no time flat. You collaborated with other colonies. Yeah, the Collectopedia cards made it easy. Fictionless trade. You came up with them, didn't you? That's such a genius idea. I'm in awe. Totally gobsmacked. That makes two of us, mate. You too, Lance. Hey, we should start a club. Oh, pack that in. Like a fan club? Oh, we just went and beat up his creation. This whole thing is really bizarre. Dame Alex? Chickadee, I thought I was doing all this to see what life looks like from the outside, unbound by rules. But perhaps I only wanted to see how people change. We have been indoctrinated to fight all our lives, yet still there is a warmth in us that remains. Think then about how the world might change and where we share that warmth. That's what I want to see. I want to like it all. I want to like people. I want to like the world. That's it, right there. Your face right now is what I've always wanted to see. I'm so glad. We're finally seeing things in the same light. Oh, this is only the beginning, I'm sure. But it's up to us to maintain and foster these relationships. I want to see more of these bright, auspicious scenes. And I'll be right by your side, all the way. You have to do more than that. You have to aim to surpass me. I will. Then I'll continue to grow myself. Just as you all are. Oh, I love everyone in this game. Bearing fruit is over. Alexandra's Collectopedia card scheme has begun to connect people and colonies like never before.
Hey, colony relations changed.
And something great that happens is that after, I think this happens after this quest, because these are all new. I actually checked the Collectopedia card before this quest, is now we can build affinity between different colony members. So that's cool. We are now here in Colony Lambda for some info. Support what Koji did. Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of talk about that. Seems like times are changing here in our colony as well. You have the colony's interests at heart, then surely you have to understand that Koji's got the right idea here. Oh yeah, that thing that happened with Koji. That's gonna give us situation in Colony Lambda number 1. And then I assume this is the second info. If you guys don't remember, Koji got, like leaked information or whatnot. He basically kind of betrayed the colony, and Izzard was not happy about that, and he threw him in the slammer. I don't think that's what I need to find. This one over here. I think that's it, okay. All I do is fight, so it's probably good for me to subject to a few rules and regulations. Well, sure, but me and the guys at Logistics are getting fed up with how bloated the peacetime bureaucracy is. We're working with other colonies, and we get more on our plate, but we still got all this red tape. Throughput's important. That's the second information for Colony Lambda. And now we must talk about it, as usual.
I've already got food on the brain.
Always food with these guys, every single time.
Group chat first, right?
Yes. Man, Lambda's the most hardworking bunch I've ever seen. Exceptionally talented, too. It's no wonder they held on to their rank for so long. Which means that ending up in a situation like the one we just had is entirely on my head. You say that, but you can't please them all. Some people think it's all hunky-dory, some don't. There's no right answer. That's a very earnest observation, Uni. I'm a very earnest observer, don't you know? Colony Lambda was weak before we established the chain of command. Right, the system was revised. The current structure took shape, and Lambda became a strong colony. Strict discipline allowed us... Oh, wrong voice. Strict discipline allowed us to broaden our strategies and strengthen our units. But now those rules are strangling the colony. That doesn't change the fact that these formalities are what made Lambda strong in the first place. And that's why we can't just tear down the system that got them here, even when they know it's inefficient. It's why Koji took the actions he did to challenge that system. I'm sure Koji was thinking of Colony Lambda in his own way. Yeah, he had to be. I'm sure he only wanted what was best for the colony. Indeed. Yeah, why does no one, take suggestions from other people? They could have just listened to him at least. As it happens, we've set up a place in the commander's office to discuss our next options with the captains. Would you care to join us? We'd like as many ideas as we can on the table. Okay, let's have a shufti? Let's have a shufti. Past and present. Let's begin. Hey guys, what are we gonna do with Koji? Commander, you made it. Oh, and you guys. They're with me. Don't pay them any attention. Let's just get this sorted. Okay, then let's start with the manufacturing unit. Not changed a bit, have they? I feel they're on the right track, but they can't quite shake the old ways just yet. Lambda's a pretty good colony. They don't lose sight of what they need to do. Excuse me, Commander. There's something... Tonya, please. We're in the middle of an inquiry here. Let her speak. We found evidence of trespassers in the colony. Are you sure? Don't be ridiculous. After we've been attacked by Agnes. I'm afraid I didn't wait for approval. I put together a unit to tail them and send them out at once. Asking for forgiveness instead of permission? Unlike you, Tonya. You did the right thing to not waiting to act. Use your best judgment in this matter. Yes, sir. All right. Captain Rush. Sergeant Tonya, come with me. Will do. Come along, Tonya. Seems we'll have to put our talk on the back burner for now. Nothing to be done about that. The trespassing matter is more urgent. It is rather. No idea where they've come from. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help us look into it. There's no question of that. Of course we will. Reach out to the engineers and survey branch, see if they can pass us any info. Roger that. We'll take care of it.
We can talk more near the entrance to Mac the Wildwood.
Okay, Wildwood it is. Who trespassed? Tell us, Tonya. Oh, footprints again. Ouroboros, and Commander, you're here too. Don't mind me. Please continue. Yes, sir. I just received a report confirming the traces of trespass. We're combing the area now. Seems our unwanted guests are headed in the direction of the forest. Can't imagine they'll slink away without trying something. Footprints. We'll follow them. Okay, we'll merge with the detached force then. We're counting on you. Follow the intruder tracks. Let's go.
Alright, be right back.
Do we have any idea? Has the game given us a hint? I do so many side quests, I actually can't really keep track of all of them. I have no idea. Oop, for a second I was like, where'd they go? Hello, Kramit. Assuming this way? Yes, okay. There's only one way forward. Okay. Are they gonna be hidden here? We're gonna keep going further. Further, okay. This usually seems like a good area for interception. Intercepting, I mean. Or is that the same thing?
An intruder. I don't like this one bit.
There's not a lot of things in this world we can
I
like.
suppose we should be thankful that no one was attacked.
Oh, that's a rare one.
Oh, you okay, buddy? Oh, did they jump off the area? The footprints just end. What does that mean? What does it mean? I can't read. Hey, you lot. Can you tell me your position right now? We're following a set of footprints we thought might belong to the trespassers. If anything, they fled to Lomak the Wildwood. How do you know that? I took the autolev out and had a gander for the engineers. Got approval for an autolev? Oh, the autolev is our pet project. We don't need permission to use it. Don't tell the commander, though. You know he's right here, don't you? Anyway, if you're after the trespassers, try the low Wildwood. Good hunting. Oh, right. Message from Tilgrim before I forget. Analysis of the trespassers' behavior indicates they're probably up to something. So, be on your guard if it comes down to a fight, okay? You know, it seems like there are times when they can hear their the conversations with other people and times they can't. It's just whenever it's convenient, I guess. You're really just gonna let her use that thing whenever she wants. Nothing to worry about. I told her she doesn't need my permission. We can talk later. We have to get to Lone Wildwood. Oh yeah, right. To the danger area we go. Alright, if you've done Sagiri's hero quest, then crossing this little poison pool should be no problem. If you haven't, well, good luck, is all I can say to you. Well, if it isn't Connie Lambda and Izzard after all this time. I know you. We've got so much to catch up on, you and I. I thought we wiped you out last we met in battle. Our colony may have been destroyed by autolevs and all those fancy toys, but we survived. No, we couldn't die until we got our revenge on Colony Lambda. Wait, they can't be. They are. The best of Colony 13. Come to finish their long vendetta with us. Vendetta. We tried starting a new life in the new colony, but it wasn't enough. It couldn't quench our hatred. You slaughtered our friends in Colony 13. The thought of avenging them against you is the only thing that's keeping our flame clocks ticking. Of all the idiotic friends we've lost, all because of your poisonous games. This is senseless. What point is there in letting your desire for revenge consume you? As if we care about that now. All we want now is to wipe Colony Lambda off the map. No point talking to a brick wall. You talk about our poison, we'll show you poison. Damn, that was edgy. Alright.
History will not be repeating itself.
These guys shouldn't be easy. A Death Snapper. They're all named Death Snappers. So I was be like, we need to take out their medic. Then we take out their tank. Then take out their commanders. Hey, break, tapple, someone get in the daze, or the launch. Either or. Doesn't matter to me. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll see you after I defeat all these guys. All 5 are dead. Got some explaining to do, and my game is glitching. That's them gone. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel great. Still, we saw the threat. Thanks for your quick reflexes. All we did was fight. Everyone in Lando did the real work. Huh. Well said. I'll thank them. Let's leave the cleanup up to to the team and get back to the commander's office. Finish our old discussion.
Time to head back to the commander's office and debrief everyone.
Okay, continuing our conversation from before. I know we've been lurking from crisis to crisis lately, but want to thank you for your teamwork. You all managed to pull your own weight, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Guess so, we didn't have much alternative. It was that or end up in even more dire straits? As Captain Rosh said, there wasn't much else we could do. We had to act for the sake of the colony. I'm the one who forestalled the orders. If there's a punishment to be borne, I'll bear it. I'm not accusing any of you of anything. I'm proud of you all, actually, for thinking on your feet. Call them nerds all you want, but they can walk the walk. Not how I'd phrase it, but I'm with you. It sounds pretty spineless, but I think we gave up on thinking for ourselves. Maybe we just didn't want to be responsible, even for the important stuff. Koji's actions have really shaken things up. It's not a bad thing to advocate for change. We're going to make mistakes from time to time, but your decisions and actions are what will lead us in the future, to a new future. I wonder if the commander was quietly waiting for this opportunity to arise. If I keep on barking orders and enforcing rules, then ultimately, nothing's going to change. If you want to change, you have to do it yourself. You all realize that, and that's why you were able to act as you did. Koji realized it before any of us, and he acted on it. Let's get him out of the slammer. Commander, can we bring Koji back? I agree, if we can. Is that your collective opinion? His actions are wrong, no doubt, but it was Koji's words that kicked us all of this off. I don't think anyone doubts that either. I can't deny it. We need to work together towards this new future. And we'll need his help for that. I see. That's settled then. As of now, Koji can return to active duty, albeit stripped of his former position. He will, however, remain under close surveillance. Such behavior warrants harsh punishment. Colony Lambda is changing. Let's see how it goes. This is all thanks to you. Not at all. No. The people of Colony Lambda manage this. You keep doing what you do, and I know you'll make something great. Oh, I intend to set it on the right path, yes. But the colony will continue to grow, by my hand or not. Bring back Koji! Bring back Koji! That is the end of past and present of that little short line. And also, I wonder if there's something I have to do before I reach 5-star colonies, because that did not change anything in my affinity. Oh my god, look at all of them just leaving. Bye! And for the last side quest of today, we are here in Colony Moo. I've added Fiona to the party, and we've got to listen to some information. All done! There's nothing like the shine of... Uh-oh. It took a whole lot of effort, but it was well worth it in the end. And what a job we did! There's nothing we can't do if we put our minds to it. New gates. Okay, I wasn't able to read that whole thing, unfortunately.
Sounds pretty serious.
Now we head back up to talk about it. Okay, I am glad that there's more Colony Moo stuff. I really want to get more attached to Fiona. People seem to really like her a lot, whether it's for design reasons or story reasons. But I'm enjoying that there's still more side quests you can do with the commanders. I really appreciate that. I wish more games would do that.
We should talk about this.
Like, have more quests with, you know, like characters that you'll meet optionally. I believe this usual saying goes, seeing is believing. But even after seeing it, I cannot quite believe how impressive Colony Moo's gate has become. Thanks. We work hard on it to make it mega tough. Certainly, the resilience is a major factor. What's up with that face? You got reservations? Having a gate is not important. What counts is stopping the enemy. In other words, it would be to your benefit to reduce their capabilities before they can even reach the gate. We've been training with cannons. Do you think that might not be enough? can never be too prepared. Okay, so what do you propose? How about some pitfall traps? It'd be pretty tough to camouflage, no? I'm thinking in terms of terrain. I would like to investigate in person. Might come up with some ideas on the ground. Would you mind if I inspect the gate too? Not at all. Please be my guest. That begins treasured memory. That does not sound like a very peaceful
Let's be off.
name for this quest. But let's go and inspect this gate and how effective it really is. Hello, Michaela. Hello, and thanks for all your hard work. If you're curious about the gate, then I can assure you it's just perfect. Yes, about that. We've been talking about trying to do something to make the gate easier to defend. Whoa, awesome timing then. Tal has been saying we need to do that as well. Like, not just make ourselves all sturdy, but also change how we fight to fit around it all. I thought we discussed that already. No, I'm just talking about the gate. I mean, like, before when we fought, we relied super heavily on you, Fifi. So we want to try all sorts of new things that'll ensure we all make it, together. Aw, Miki, I love you! Oh god. I love you too! Kids are cute. Michaela, come in. Do you read me? Whoa, not so loud. What is it, Tallow? Close the gate. Mobius incoming. Mobius? What? Roger that. Should we intercept them? Well, if it's Mobius, yeah. No, let's wait until we have a better view of the situation. We don't want to act rashly and incur casualties. Everyone, assume your battle stations. We'll get in position atop the gate. Or is this just like a fake out, like just to see how prepared everyone is? Because what other Mobius would want to come here? Cannons are ready to fire. Stay calm and aim carefully. Remember your training. I know, alright? I was there. Who is that? What's the damage? It is a Mobius. Triton. What's this? Be that a new colony or some such? You've gotta be snuffing me. Oh dear! Second salvo on my mark! Yeah, hold up. Hold it, I say. Hold fire! Hold fire! Boy, can I just, like, jump down?
Is that Triton? Yes, it must be.
Triton?
What are you doing here? Were you off on another adventure? More commanders working together? I'm all for it. Ahoy, laddie. What's the story? That was gonna be my line. Don't just appear out of nowhere like that. You'll terrify people. Excuse me. Sorry for firing on you. We really thought you were an enemy. Oh, that? Don't sweat it, little lass. You gotta be real careful at sea, eh? Your judgment was sound, no mistaken. Especially since I am Mobius. Gahaha. You're Mobius? Something wrong, lass. You never seen a Mobius before? Oi, careful. No need for... Lan, it's okay. Lan? Who's Lan? Did you really have to say it twice? Anyway, none of your business. You're actually the second Mobius I've spoken to. Arg, you're a lucky sea biscuit, Len, lass. Ain't many as had the privilege and lived to tell the tale. Yes, I think so too. I'm Fiona. What's your name? My name's Captain Triton, but you can address me as Captain for short. I'll do that, Captain. Huh, I barely heard you. Have you been eating, right? Go on, say it again. And this time, project from your belly. Captain! Gah, that's the spirit. I likes you, lass. This is one step away from abuse.
Oh my god. Back to the point. What are you doing here? Don't tell me it's another treasure hunt.
Of course it's a treasure hunt, Lance. What do you think?
Aye. But I will tell you, lad, and 'twas a good guess. A man of the sea may never rest. I was actually searching for a little something here.
Oh, really? Then let me help you. I want to make amends for a misunderstanding.
I don't think it's a misunderstanding. It's a Mobius, literally. Fiona, don't get taken in. This guy's 3 servers short of a power frame. Well, I'm mighty pleased to have you on board, lass, but it can wait until after lunch. Take me to your mess hall. And he just sachets in. Well, you're in a hurry, aren't you? You're showing... Who's showing who around here?
Doesn't listen. Same as usual. But he's not a bad person. I can tell from talking to him.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay, are you just gonna follow him? He walks so slow. Python. Esther, please. No God all day. Yeah, so I don't blame y'all for opening fire on him because he's literally wearing a Mobius outfit, and plus it's not like we said that we're friends with a Mobius. I still don't even think like half of our party members consider Triton as a friend yet, which is funny. Triton, why did you become Mobius, and how come the other Mobius people haven't located you like they have with Mio? Because Mio is also technically a Mobius. They were able to locate Mio as we saw in chapter 6. How come no one's locating you? Oh my god. Are we actually gonna walk him all the way? Let's go. Maybe I'll wait until he's all the way there. Alright, he finally stopped. Triton. Oi, don't just wander off. Gah, I could smell some good wafting from over here. There's no reason with him, is there? Alright then, spill it. What booty you're after this time? A blistering mahusive bivalve. Whatever that is. Again with the food. You got that right, lad. You season it with salt and alcohol, then steam it, and it's out of this world.
So it's a big clam you're after. I don't know if I've seen it.
Way back, they brought him up by the bushel load, and then they had contests to see who could eat the most. There was no colony here back then, mind you me.
Really?
Fiona, can we take him to the canteen? People are seriously staring. Oh! Right, canteen time? This dude walks so slow. Okay.
How long have you been alive?
I forget. When you live as long as I have, you tend to stop caring about minor details like that. Okay. I assume it's been a few centuries at least. Alright, he's almost there. Come on. You can do it. Ooh, he's here.
Hello, and welcome. Hey, pull yourself together. This is so stressful.
Lass, are ye the cook? I smell something creamy. Mayhap a sauce.
It's sauce bechamel made with armor milk, a specialty of friend Lotus.
It sounds delicious.
It also tastes delicious. Therefore, had to ask to please not to teasing esteemed cook of Lotus.
Of course. Them that make the food we eat deserve our highest respect. They hold the keys to happiness. Making folks unhappy, easy as pie. But bringing joy, that's a harder lecos to reel in.
I'm sorry, what's that mean? Was that a compliment? Triton may be a Mobius, but he's our ally. You needn't be scared of him. Are other Mobius also that big?
Irma wasn't like that at all. Oh? Lad, were you the ones that shot at me? Eek, how did he know? Wait for gunpowder smoke. You really let me have it, eh? Thanks to you, I've worked up a majestic old appetite.
Why is he laughing?
Beats me.
Hey, Lottie, do you know if there are any big shellfish around here? Big shellfish? Oh, do you mean clammos? They grow to the size of a person's face sometimes.
That's it, the clamoth. Where'd you get those?
I think it was a beach somewhere, but I've only seen the real thing once, so I don't remember exactly.
We find a lot of shellfish around Crescent Cliffs, I think.
Or sometimes Needle Reef Beach too. It may be better to check a few places then.
Counting on your crew. I'll be waiting right here. Oh, you're not helping us look? Begging your pardon, laddie. It's getting to me dinner time. You want to join me for that, kiddos? Buh!
Us?
I don't mean I'm gonna eat you. Relax. Here, come closer.
Wow.
You let your guard down. What do you think you're doing? Put a lid on it, you muppet.
Captain, all due respect, please be nice to my crew. Otherwise, you could forget the clams.
Oh, she told him. Oh, you have to pardon me, lassie. Seems I've forgotten me manners.
That's alright, so long as we're clear.
Now I'm scared of her.
Yeah, you don't want to make Fifi cross. We'll go and find some clammos then. Hold the fort for us, guys.
Aye aye, lassie. Are we gonna get attacked while they're gone? You don't mind picking up the tab for me, do you, lad?
What?
All these poor kids. He just strolls in and acts like he owns the place.
We are at the first sandbank at Crescent Cliffs. Hey, isn't this a clam?
Alright, my time to shine. Crack it open. Humongous egg. Wow, that's enormous.
What even laid that egg? I couldn't tell for certain, but I would vote against staying here to find out. Good call. Let's not lose hope. There's still one other possible location.
Of course.
Okay, we are now at Needle
What's
Reef
that?
Beach
Okay, let's try somewhere else.
for the sandbank that's here. Oh, there's something buried here.
Time to get digging.
Boot. We didn't get any clams. What's this? It's trash.
Seriously?
It might be on some other beach. Let's pick Triton's brains again.
Oh, we have to talk to him again. Let's go. All the way back. Triton. Where else? Oh, he's having fun with eating. I see. No luck, eh?
Are you sure you don't have any other hints? Nothing you saw in the vicinity?
I'd tell you if I did, lass. But all I remember is the sand.
Wait a blundering...
Oh, wrong voice. Wait a blundering second. I feel like there may have been even sand falling from up above. That's certainly a lot of snuffing sand then, isn't it?
It could be Labby's sandbar. Let's see if that's it. At the sandbank underneath. Hey, look, there's something big in the ground here.
I really hope we got it right this time.
Why, you got better places to be? Less yapping and more digging, I say.
I think anything's better than getting dinner for Triton.
All right, we did it. Good going, Fifi. Thanks. I'm glad we found it, but it's definitely not easy to transport this thing. You think that's why nobody comes to gather them anymore? The exact exception of Triton. Makes sense that nobody knows this place apart from him. Let's get this back to the captain then. I'm sure he'll be excited for it. That's putting it lightly. Alright, back to calling Moo then.
One last time, let's go. We got your food, boy.
What was it they needed again?
Alright, now you better be satisfied. Oh yes, there'rt be, I'm no mistaken. It brings back memories. I remember digging the sand full of holes in me search for this elusive bivalve. Some things don't change, huh? Next time, you can look for it yourself. How about that? Doesn't even count as treasure if you're not the one that found it. Those words tug at me mind. And yes, now I remember. It was I that said something like that once upon a time.
Wait, who said it? You did, but...
Nay, I mean I, the Mobius. Sourpuss. She'd always walk around carrying those empty treasure chests, saying when she found a treasure, she'd put it inside. So I tried to put a Klamath inside, and what do I get for my trouble? A severe tongue lashing, so I did. Yeah, what else did you expect? She said that things only have value when you found them yourself, or some such, but that's hogwash. She lost track of what's really important.
Were you two friends?
Well, I suppose we were, I thought. Strangely, it feels lonely to think of her as a mere acquaintance.
If it feels lonely, it's because you've shared fun times together. If you wanted to be around each other, that's friendship, alright?
Sounds like you had a friend like that yourself, eh, lass?
Yeah, a very special, much-loved friend. Someone I'll never be able to forgive.
Sounds like you butted heads pretty hard there.
You can tell?
Yeah, aye. Great happiness and great suffering are blown in by the same winds, you know. You've got to take the bad with the good. Both these things are only possible when you've got a connection, and even that only when you're completely honest. She must have been a good friend, lass.
Thank you, Captain. My memories of her are important. You could say they're my treasure.
Very well said. I wonder which one would win if we set them in a contest against Klamath, eh?
I don't think I want to compare them. The value of memories is relative anyway. Each one is special and its own little treasure. That's why you can never have too many friends, I think.
Oi, lassie, here's something else. But you're right about one thing. You can never have enough treasure, so I'm glad we managed to become such fast friends. I know. Was that too soppy? Tell me it weren't too soppy.
No, not at all. So please, drop by for a chat whenever you feel like it.
Aye, to be sure, lass. Just make sure you don't die before then.
Same to you, Captain. It's a promise. That side quest turned out longer than I expected, but it was a great interaction. Crypta Shock visit was certainly very eventful for everyone involved, but Fiona now has a new friend in him.
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
Great! Okay, the next episode will be
I
a
hope
hero
everyone's getting
quest
along.
and more side quests, as usual. That's my style here, just showing off all the side quests. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!